Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulls will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Army's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups, high-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and
the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So USF's offense will take the field for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell me.
There he goes! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. On the run, it's Moulton. Makes him talk to the hand. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the back. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a 3rd down conversion to avoid punt. Give to the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Runs through the tackle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defense. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll give it to him again.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice...
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, USF.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the punt team. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Going to the running game. And some room to work. Oh, he's got some space. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown Bulls. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 10 over Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. And the Black Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Now on the option. Creates a little space. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. Gets the back moving. Johnson wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. Here comes the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, fortunate to get it back. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for space. It's Moulton. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. By the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Hit as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way. The 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Army!
And that defensive touchdown all started with getting pressure on the quarterback. It was the hit on the QB that forced the errant throw. That was an easy interception and an easy pick 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. He's brought down, but this freshman is not afraid to take a shot. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding him.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Here's the handoff. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. To the air. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Offense now working in the red zone. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They go to the ground. Boom. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Running to the left. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Down to the 36-yard line and some nifty moves to try to make a big play on the interception. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running the read option to the left. Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They'll run the option. He breaks the tackle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Quarterback on the keeper. Look out, he's got room. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Under fire. The sweet feet buy a little time.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer.
Turning it on. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. It's complete. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Motion from the back. Johnson looking to throw. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams.
I think quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got him downfield. Touchdown, South Florida. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback moving. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going to take off. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Oh, he's got a chance. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Now he's looking to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Tampa. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Raymond James Stadium.
And the Black Knights will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 10 over Missouri. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll send the back in motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Sticks it in his belly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Trying to escape and get it himself. Puts him in the spin cycle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the fullback. Find some fresh air. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Black Knights have their offense in high gear. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And this defense is smelling blood right now. Like, they know they got him right where they want him. Got him in a 3rd down and long. They got to lead by 3 possessions. Everything is going their way. This offense is in trouble.
The kick is on its way. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Goes to the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. Makes the grab. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. The Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking for an early chunk play. Read option to the right. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. Oh, he's got some space. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. sends it back in motion. On the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Harry, the final fullback. Picks up 3. Brings up 2nd.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Johnson looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless, and you know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
On the move. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They go right back to it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun, give on the inside. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Bulls in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They're going to ride this running back. Touchdown, USF! And the punishment has been extended. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it breaks into the open. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Black Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Off play action. Got a little space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They're facing a 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
It is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown Bulls. Fit it in the window for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Iowa.
Fullback's got it.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The option look. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. This is a designed run. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Black Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Johnson looking to throw. A strike downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Rides the back and leaves it. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Black Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Nimrod. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Bulls send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Steal the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Johnson wants to throw it. Bringing the heat. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Black Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.